Hi, Clive Gilson here from Tales from the World's Firesides, and welcome to another story from the project. Now, very, very occasionally, I'm going to be self-indulgent. I'm going to throw one of my own pieces into the mix. We've managed to get through about 4 months, nearly 5 months of the year without me doing that, but I think it's time to be slightly indulgent. So this is a very short story that appears in a collection called The Mechanic's Curse, and this is called About Microwaves and Horses. She lifts the plastic film from a portion of chicken madras, stirs it, and puts the white plastic tray back into the microwave. She pushes the start button and watches his dinner revolve through the meshed glass, knowing that the ping will make her jump. It always makes her jump. He is watching Americans drive small white balls towards glory. She hates it because she thinks she might like golf, but getting paid more for 4 days' work than most people earn in 10 years seems just wrong to her. The kids are upstairs in their rooms, on the internet, watching MTV or on the bloody phone again. The window she looks through is framed in tough, durable plastic, better than the old wooden ones that always needed repainting. With their inserts and their twin panels of glass, she can barely hear the hum from the motorway behind the trees at the back of the house. She hung new curtains after the windows were fitted, blue gingham, but they need washing now, that the grime and the sticky grease of the kitchen have had a year or so to settle. She has the radio on, a talk show, listeners questioning a spiritualist about loved ones and stupid bastard tricks. She likes the voices because they allow her to tunnel out of normality and break free from the sounds that surround her. She likes those commentators and their self-obsessed meanderings. Empty plastic bags litter the kitchen table along with half-finished homework and a packet of shreddies from breakfast. No one uses the table anymore, preferring to grab drinks and meals and squat in front of the latest early morning weather honeys. The microwave hums through another minute of agitated warming. It reminds her of flies on summer heat shimmies and the grass growing long at the fringes of the fields opposite her house. The sun burnt her face this afternoon. House martins skimmed the hedges and the rooftops, chasing insect food for their eve-hanging youngsters. She stood there in the sun, alone, with a packet of old soft carrots in one hand, feeding them to a horse that snorted at her for more over the fence. Just like home, she thought. But feeling his skin and his hard, waxy hair, running her hands up his face towards his ears, hearing cars behind her in the road, changed the pace of her day. It was the way that he stamped his foreleg when he wanted another carrot. She feels the heat of the air from his nostrils now, sees his height and his hauteur, even though he was just a nag in a field. It was a simple moment of flesh and blood. Part of her wants to tell them about the horse. Part of her wants to share him, to draw them all out of their stupor. But another part of her, another place within her, another selfish face speaks to her saying no. She looks out of the plastic-framed window, catching the long shadows falling away towards the motorway trees, and she lets the memory of the afternoon tingle on her sunburned skin. The microwave pings, and she jumps out of her skin. Adrenaline. But then the moment is done. The dinner cooked. She drags herself back into the flurry of dinners on trays and conversations that no one takes part in.